Hi, my name is Jalandhar. My Unity ID is chasing8 and I am doing the screencast for the homework 5 where we have to create Ansible playbook for installing npm node.js rpms and certain other rpms, and we have to run an application main.js, and then we have to remove the files from the temp directory. So to show this demo, first we'll talk about the environment variables, and then we will see that there's no application running, and then after that we'll perform a demo, and after that we can see that if I'll send a REST request, then we are getting a reply like hello something after that. Okay, so for environment I'm using a Vagrant so to spawn off a virtual machine, and currently I've already initialized the virtual machine using Vagrant init command init, and we have to pass the image name as well. For that I'm using Senial64/64. So as I've already initialized, I will not run this command because it takes time as well, so that's why I have already installed it for the demo. Ubuntu, if I will show you, so you can see that this is the image which I am using, and we have to use this image. Is very important because whatever the RPM names are there across different distribution and different versions, RPM name or package name might change, so it's very important to use the same environment. And now after this we can see that we have initialized and virtual machine is running, so no need to run Vagrant up and no need to run Vagrant up. So after that I will run the Ansible using inventory file. So in inventory file I have username and the IP address of the virtual machine and the Ansible SSH username using which Ansible do SSH to the machine, and the private key path. Okay, so this we can get from the Vagrant SSH config command, and after that we can you can update the respective parameter into the inventory file. So this is the like the basic environment which I am using to show the demo. So currently how we'll check that the application is not running, so if I will send the REST request on 192.168.33.22:4000, I'm using 4000 as a port number, it will say failed to connect it. Okay, and before we'll go to the demo, I will show you my Ansible playbook. So what I'm doing is I have two parameters, install packages and upload packages. Install packages, I will use this parameter to install all the packages npm and node.js, and I'm installing node.js-legacy as well because forever binary is dependent on the node binary, which they have renamed it to the node.js. So just to keep the backward compatible, we need to install the node.js-legacy as well. So here I'm installing it by just iterating it over the with items, which is a list of all the RPM packages. It will go one by one, and update cache I'm using every time it should update the cache whenever it will the package manager will run the command, and I'm using package manager as a apt for Ubuntu, and for Red Hat it will be yum, and for different distribution package manager can be different. And after that I'm installing forever using npm command because here we will finish the installing npm, and then you can see that installing git, I have to install the git because I'm running the git clone command. So sometimes what happens is if you'll use the bare minimal image, so git might not be present, it's safer to install the git as well. And then what I'm doing is after that I'm running npm install command because this git repository will have the package.json, so all the dependency we should install it using package.json. And then before starting the main.js, what I'm doing is I'm checking if it's already running, then don't start it. If it's not running, then what it will do is it will start. And here I'm upgrading the package to the latest version, and the last activity is I'm removing all the files recursively from the temp directory. So now this was my YAML file, and first we have to install the Ansible. Here I have already installed, so I will show you the version. I'm using 2.3.2.0 Ansible version. So now for Ansible, to run the Ansible playbook, we have to use Ansible-playbook and then -i to pass the inventory file, and you have to pass the YAML file where you have written all your tasks. So yeah, so this I am just using to format it. So this is there in my configurations. So here first it will gather all the facts, and then it is installing npm node.js and node.js-legacy, as every time we are cleaning the cache and it is not installed, so it will take some time. And once this will finish, what we will do is we will run again the curl command, and we will see that okay, if that application is running, then it will respond back with a certain reply message that we will see on the console. And then what we'll do is, as we have added the task to remove the files from the temp directory, and then we'll see that all the temp directory should be empty because we have written corresponding tasks to that in the Ansible. These are all the verification steps which we are going to run after this demo. So please be patient little, so as it is taking little time to install it. It is taking little time, just be patient. Yeah, so we can see that it has installed the Node.js and everything. Now it is installing the forever. This is by mistake. Actually I should remove it because I'm duplicating it, because as I've already run it, the Node.js installation part, so I don't need this task. This is by mistake, so please ignore this part. So now it is installing the forever. So now what it is doing is it is installing the git. This also it has installed it properly, we can see that, and on this IP, and it has cloned as well, and then it has installed all the package from the package.json, and then it has checked that this app is running or not, and then it has started the app, and then it has upgraded to the latest version, and it has removed it. This is the just warning that because I'm using the shell, and it is telling that just use the file module instead of just directly running the rm-rf using the shell module. And then this is the play recap. So now we this was the demo part. Now we have to verify that if everything is working or not. So as we ran that curl command, so I will run the same curl command, but to just it is visible for you, what I will do is I will add new lines to this curl command. So as you can see that it is coming that hello from 7 to 5, and what I will do is I will SSH to the virtual machine to see that okay, all the temp directory is empty. So I'm logging into the virtual machine. So I have logged into the virtual machine, and then I will see that okay, temp. So you can see that the temp directory is also an empty. And if you want to see that that bash, open SSL, open SSH, client, all are updated or not, open SSH, server. It's, I will say install, or I can say upgrade. Okay, I should be a sudo. So you can see that all are onto the latest version. So it means that what are the tasks we have written corresponding to upgrade that, it is working. Yeah, so thanks a lot for watching this demo. Have a nice day.